Hi loves, welcome to the Bald Vegan Chef, where we live life vegan, frugal, and fabulous. Today I am over the moon excited to present the first video in our series of videos, which I like to call the Bald Vegan Basics. Today we're going to make nut milk, but not just any nut milk. We're going to make almond peanut nut milk. Well, why almond peanut instead of just all almond? Well, that's where the frugal comes in. Almonds tend to be higher right now because of the drought in California. So to make this milk a little cheaper, we're going to add in peanuts so that we can stretch the recipe just a little bit. So let's go ahead, gather our ingredients, and I'll meet you in the kitchen. Almond peanut milk. For this recipe, you will need 1 cup raw almonds, 1 cup raw peanuts, 5 dates, 2 teaspoons vanilla, a dash of salt, and 6 cups of water. Okay, love, so we are in the kitchen. We have all of our ingredients. Let's get this party started. First of all, we're going to start off with our nuts. Now, you want to make sure that you soak these nuts for at least 6 hours. What I do is I just throw them in there when I'm ready to go to sleep, and they're ready in the morning to make the milk. So we have our nuts here, we have our dates, we have our vanilla, our dash of salt, the water that we're going to use, and our trusty blender here. So let's get started making some nut milk, okay? So first thing we're going to do is go ahead and throw your nuts in and get all those goodies in the party there. All right, and then we're going to throw in our dates, our vanilla, which, oh, I just love the smell of vanilla. It's so yummy. And our dash of salt. So we've got all the players in the party here. So let's go ahead and add the water. Now, we're gonna wanna add 6 cups of water to the party. All right, let's add this in slowly so we're not splashing about. Perfect. That's 4 cups. We're going to add 2 more. Two more cups of water. Alrighty, and we're going to just throw a lid on this baby and start blending. Let's blend it up well. That should do it. Okay, so now what we're gonna do, I use what is called a nut bag. If you don't have a nut bag, you can also use cheesecloth to drain the milk, to drain the nuts and make sure that you have milk that doesn't have any debris in it. But let me tell you, it's worth the purchase. I just get this from Amazon. It's called a nut milk bag, and it's really inexpensive, and it's worth the purchase, okay? So what we're gonna do is place this into our measuring cup, and we're gonna go ahead and grab our trusty mason jar. I'm obsessed with mason jars. And this is what I store my milk in. You can use any kind of glass container that you like. And we're gonna go ahead and pour the milk into the nut milk bag, and we're gonna strain. Now this is where you gotta get your hands kind of dirty. We're gonna take this and squeeze until we get all of that milk out, and we're left with this yummy goodness. Look at that. How scrumptious is that? So we're gonna pour this into And I'm spilling everywhere, but this is, you know, this is what happens. I'm definitely not one of those neat cooks. I make a mess. But I always say where there's mess, there's love. Okay, now we're gonna go ahead and put our nut bag back on, and we're gonna take the rest of this milk and pour it in. Get all the last goodness there. Place this to the side. And we're gonna go ahead and squeeze the rest of this milk out. You know, I'm always so amazed at how beautiful and white and creamy nut milk looks. I mean, it literally looks just like dairy milk, but it's so much better for you. It tastes better. It doesn't leave you congested. It doesn't cause mucus. You know, it's just yummy. Absolutely yummy. Alrighty, so we've got that done. We're gonna pour the rest of our nut milk in. How delicious is that? I'm gonna take my paper towels and clean up my mess that I've made here. This is absolutely super easy to make. It took 2 seconds. Let's grab a mug here and see what this nut milk tastes like. This is my favorite part, I have to tell you. I mean, it's fun to make, but it's better to taste. Okay, you guys, seriously. Just absolutely yummy. I love the taste of vanilla. I use 5 dates, so it may be too sweet for some. If so, you can reduce the dates. You can use 1 or 2 or none at all. I mean, this is all according to what you prefer, okay? And then I use this nut milk in my smoothies. I use them for recipes, or I just use it when I want to have a tasty, yummy drink to go along with any of my meals. All you have to do, put your top on, throw this sucker in the refrigerator, and you are ready. Number one thing, number one basic vegan recipe that you're gonna wanna learn how to make: nut milk. I'm so happy you guys watched today. Make sure you like this video and subscribe. Tell your friends, send this video to your friends, and share the love. Again, I'm the Bald Vegan Chef. Thank you so much for living life with me, vegan, frugal, and fabulous. See you next time.